Alright, so this is day number 2. We're going to eat breakfast at the, you might see what the hotel has. And then we're going to Tybee Island. We're going to the right.
Right, this right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to see it? Come on, let's go.
This hotel is massive. It's I don't know how many rooms, but it said it's 8 floors and it's this big atrium area, which is nice. Well, we're going downstairs. Tybee Island, but we're somewhere. We're heading to Tybee Islands.
Don't forget the dog. Maybe the dog.
Yeah, right. So we got here too early at Tybee Island. Ran across this playground, let him run around and play. We got here too early on Tybee Island, day 2 of our vacation. So we found this little park, and it's supposed to have disc golf, and there's some calisthenics stuff over there. A nice playground right here. Turn that camera around, baby. And so we're just here swinging by the oak trees, live oaks.
It's still so rare.
Look, watch. I don't have to be close.
Hey, that's wing.
Okay.
Who's the dust wing?
Okay, Mom, you can have mine.
Wee! Ah!
No, we're going this way. We were just driving around and we found this place. Neat. I can see all these huge oak trees up close. Oh, well, that is a pine tree right there. But it looks funny. It's not growing like a pine tree. It's growing like an oak. Like it doesn't know what it is.
It's the pine tree.
That's a pine tree. You see the pine needles at the top?
Yeah.
Pine trees have pine needles.
Oh.
Yeah, climbing a tree on Tybee Island. Brayden thinks it's dangerous.
You see the up there? Those were too dangerous up
That'd be
there.
cool. I mean, looks like someone could easily climb it if they had the balls to do it.
Go! Where do another one. Oh, that was tricky. That pine tree?
It's called a palm tree.
The water's dirty, that mommy. The water's dirty. It's low to getting low in water.
going to Fort something. Starts with an S. There's a lighthouse over here. It's on North Beach on Tybee Island. We're gonna go check that out again. See if I can get there without any maps. I see on Tybee Island, there's one bad thing. You have to pay for parking everywhere. The good thing is, hold on, before I get to the good thing. The other bad thing is you pay by the hour. You can't just say, hey, I want to park here all day. The good thing is, once you pay, you can go park anywhere you want.
Turtle.
Huh?
Yeah, big turtle.
Yep.
Bye-bye, big turtle.
Yeah, so that's the, okay, look at that signs, okay. So, we are going, but yeah, that's the bad. I just don't like paying for parking, especially like for the public. I guess it's just to keep people from parking close to like the attraction when they live a block away. But they have a lot of neat trees and cool things here. I mean, look at that tree. That's so awesome to be in so many really old trees.
There you go. Fort Scriven.
Yeah, we have a lighthouse on this side of the street. Fort Scriven on this side of the street. North Beach over here, past the fort, and
Oh, they like the flags in here.
a whole bunch of flags. A big rock.
Why is Johnny Deppy rolling that? Oh, Joey, you're being that. Why did Gordon jump at the fire? Johnny, jump at the door.
Hey.
The beach.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go to the top?
That's a lighthouse. Here we're going up there.
We're going to a lighthouse. I've never been inside of a lighthouse. So. Anyway. Got paints and stuff in here. This is how like this is like the bulb. One of the bulbs wants to go into electricity, but I'm pretty sure they have like some kind of other lantern that grew real bright. Wow, the bulbs. Pretty neat. Okay. What's the other side? So it says that this one is 155 feet, so it's visible 20 miles out. Okay, let's go. 178 steps. Oh, watch your step.
Okay. Come on. We're gonna start. Wow.
See the ocean?
Yeah, from here.
Okay. Wanna keep going up?
No, let's go down.
No, let's go up.
Number 4. Let's get up. Let's get down.
Hey, buddy, just wait a second.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Hey, come see out the window.
Wow.
That's the beach. Yes. Let's get out.
Okay.
it shows you how to do the knots.
So like this.
You get those three. Look, you get these three. I get these three. How about that?
I want to get three.
I got a knot. You got a square knot. Sort of.
Square knot.
Square knot.
So this. Like this.
That. I have a braid like that.
Like this.
Head keeper's cottage for the lighthouse.
Let's get into the little playroom.
Then we're gonna go play. You're gonna go upstairs to the playroom. Oh, there's narrow stairs.
Ours.
Narrow. Oh wow, that's neat. They just have it like kind of
Hmm?
little nook right there. Playroom. Yeah, so this is the head keeper's cottage for the lighthouse.
That way.
So this is like a kid's room. Pretty nice.
Get in. Let's get in the door.
No, hey, this is just storage, okay? Don't worry about that.
Door.
Storage.
Yeah. Like it. There's another room. Wow, look at that.
Well, that is the playroom.
Boo.
Okay, so this is Uncle Sam.
Mm-hmm.
This was the playroom.
Well, that was the playroom. Look, these are kids' rooms up here. Find a star?
8.
8, yeah, number 8.
Follow me. What's this stuff?
It's a clock.
Follow me. It's in the playroom company. Come on, Daddy.
Added like in the 30s.
Come on.
Kind of recent. The ice box is here.
Come on. Follow me.
Telephone. You turn it. Hello, hello. And 1,000-gallon water system. Wow, that's neat.
Mm-hmm.
It's a water tank.
Mm. Wow.
Yeah, so they say they use the water down there for laundry and for bathing. They wouldn't drink the water. I want to see some big bullets. Look at that.
Like that, big.
Oh, yeah. Come on. But I never saw one with the barrel that small.
That's so long.
Hey, look this golden crossbow. Pirate flag. It's a pirate flag. Yeah, look at that. It's a little tiny thing.
It's the uniform. Wow, look at this. Here's the inside.
There we go.
Mommy, Daddy.
That'll be a 12-gauge pistol. Oh yeah.
I'm both there. Daddy, Mommy, folded me.
What is that?
Come on, train, let's go.
I don't think it moves, buddy.
What?
I don't think this train moves.
It's
It looks like it's wrecked. Looks like it came off.
Yeah.
A whale?
Yeah, it's not on the truck.
Yeah. Except this was a big tourist destination.
Tybee, where ocean breeze blow.
Well, it blows for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All the way around. Tybee Island is an island. And you see lighthouse. You see this all this concrete before. Okay, let's take a picture. Keith. Anytime there's a train, he's staring at it.
That's for me.
Got ice cream sundae. Strawberry on top.
Where are you going?
We're on the beach again this year.
That's your answer.
That's fine. I'm getting them outside right now. We're on the beach, Tybee Island beach, the North Beach on Tybee Island. So the seagulls have been attacking us, so we might have to walk. Yeah. Brayden, hey, Brayden, don't chase that little one. Chase the big ones. Let the little one go. bunch of toys down there. Oh my goodness.
There's another one.
They're brave. Goes down 4 foot. Oh my goodness.
And there's a small one.
We're at Tybee Island real quick and yeah, so let's do this. Oh yeah, we're gonna ride this thing. Alright.
Get a tour.
Yeah. Oh wow.
We have still so much history to get through. But there will be a total of 6 batteries, which you're looking at there now. 6 batteries with 3 floors. The bottom floor will be partially underground for gunpowders. The second floor will be the day-to-day tasks for the men. And then the third floor, which is on the outside for the lookout for their heavy artillery and their rifle power. So Tybee Island was a racially segregated beach until 1961. However, there were many people of color living in the fishing village. They would catch their bait here, they would clean their catches here, and then ultimately, when the rail line came by, they had the ability to sell to people throughout the north end as well as tourists to the south to use. Here's the front view of the officer's warehouse. This was the original man cave. So officers' warehouses were often built on the opposite side of the fort to where their homes and their wives were. This is the same case here. So not only did they get their gear here, but there was a whiskey room for the officers to use. And so while the officers had this really nice warehouse here, we come to see the enlisted officers' warehouse down the road, not quite as big.
Okay.
So the last lighthouse keeper that would have stayed in here would have lived over at the lighthouse.
Okay.
George Jackson was the last. And George Jackson and his wife and 2 daughters, they lived and kept the lighthouse. When they decommissioned that lighthouse in the late 90s, they put the home on a flatbed because it was still usable. That's how we treat this island. If you can still use it, you use it.
Yeah.
Yes. So they now have this as a private residence, but it is the oldest home on the north end, kept last by George
what's
Jackson.
the home over
They're
there?
not all original.
That's not original.
So the kitchen, some of the elements that you saw in there would have been from the era, but not necessarily from that lighthouse.
Okay.
Same with the fort when you go inside of it. One of them is on the north end, and that's Haversham, poured in 1900. This is also the only battery that does not have a private or a public use. It is being leased by the telephone company for another 26 years with their tower, and it's used as storage. But you can see how overgrown and neglected it is.
Yeah.
When we round the corner and you see just how bad it is, it gives me hope because we're going to get this back. We're going to be able to do something with it. So we come to see that Battery Haversham is actually all the way out to here. Completely overgrown, but the purpose would be so that the edge came as close to the east-facing 5 batteries that are going to be poured down this section.
Okay.
So the next battery that we see is Battery Gant. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. So Battery Gant, it's hard to see. It's right in front of us. These ones are being used. Haversham is not.
Yeah.
These are homes built right on top of the battery. And you'll come to see when you get around the corner here, it's still the battery. It's just got a little extra. Isn't that wild? Battery Gant is all the way down to there. See that other home? That's still Battery Gant.
Oh wow.
So this battery runs down and then comes back up, and in between them are all the NCO houses and offices. So the non-commissioned officers who went from grunt to high up, they still had to stay within the grunt workspace.
Oh.
Now, this is also the time where I tell you that in the year 1917, we saw that there was not a lot of action happening in our part of the world. World War I showed it all happening in Europe. And so Fort Screven was told that they were to get rid of their heavy artillery and send it to France. They needed it more than we did. And so in the year 1917, Fort Screven was quite a threat of being shut down for not being relevant. And we will become very creative for funding and how we use the fort. Wow.
There's stairs and everything.
It's incredible. So again, these places, the first layer is underground.
Yeah.
It's still usable for whether you didn't evacuate when they told you to and you need a safe space.
Yeah.
All of these batteries are safe spaces. The green space that we're going into without the homes would have served a 5-acre area for the soldiers for different practices. But these aren't going to be for formations, but rather we're going to give 2 different opportunities for our men to enjoy Fort Screven and stay out of trouble. The band and the baseball team.
Okay.
So the band and the baseball team were very big with our men when we gave away our... And we can reflect back and see the downtown and downtown. But we're going interior. So interior down this road, we would have given a place of worship for the men, as well as a gymnasium turned into a private residence. It is now a private home that's rented out. This home is the first to have brought solar power to Tybee in 2003. All of our tours are solar powered as well. This home is one of the examples of a beautiful live oak. We have many live oaks that are between 200 and 300 years old
Yeah.
here. They're just absolutely gorgeous.
Yep.
Now that band director was so important for keeping these men occupied, engaged, and enthusiastic about their instruments. And because of the band director's power, they put him here in this very large yellow home. It's now a bed and breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm able to tell the level of respect that physicians have by their location. So remember, 1950 is when we started bringing bathrooms inside of the house. This band director was so respected that he had his home across from the latrine. He only had to walk outside his door to go to the bathroom or to shower, whereas other people around the fort had to walk blocks to get there.
Oh, wow.
Another element of entertainment for the soldiers here on the right, it's hard to see exactly what it is, but we still use it today for what the soldiers used it for. It's a bowling alley.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Pictures of it.
Deja vu. Good to see ya. So this is our bowling alley. It is a single lane. It was recently renovated and families have the ability to rent it out and to bowl. When the soldiers were using it, they also had this back section which housed their library. So the soldiers had access to learning as well. Across the way, you'll see what was their fire station. The original fire station served all of Tybee, not just the north end. And so when they shut it down in 1945, we were without a fire station. So we opened up to 160 men at a time. But as you know, we didn't need them. However, in the 1920s, we would end up having to close in the porch and sleep an additional 60 people. Marshall took it to heart and he started a beautification process. He had a whole ceremony. He had planted the first tree, and then from there he had the men plant the remaining 500 around the boundary of the fort.
Yeah.
But he also then instigated different programs and accolades for beautification, not just of the nature, but of the houses. So Marshall was here for 1 year and 1 year only, but his amount of effort and work helped to restore Fort Screven and made it a place that officers wanted to go to. And when we see bed and breakfasts. And while these homes to the right would not have been here, the homes to the left would have come right off of the front porch to view a sprawling scene of the beach. George Marshall and his wife stayed.
Okay.
Incredible.
Hmm.
This is one of the roads where you're like, this is not Tybee, but it is. We wanted to make sure that the officers had a different lifestyle here, something that did not feel like they were stuck on this length of hill here that they could have walked down. And then when we round the corner, you'll see all 6 batteries line up in a distance. They didn't have to leave their house. They had an Anna. She had her cousin helping her the first 3 summers. And her cousin said, why do we do this just during the summer? Tybee Island does not currently have a hospital. It does not have a doctor. It does not have an urgent care. Even the ambulances have to wait on the other side of the Lazaretto Creek in county space.
Mm-hmm.
But we still have the morgue. So just around the corner here, I'll show you the original morgue for the fort. It only held 2 soldiers who drowned from a capsized ship that they were trying to help. And also, ultimately, it held mostly people who passed away while they were on the south end. This yellow building is the morgue. It's now a private residence. Even if it was just 2, we're good. Talkies on the East Coast, theater with sound. And so this even brought the likes of President Eisenhower down to Tybee Island to take in a movie. Now, this would end up going into a private family after the Fort Scrubbin would shut.
This looks like almost like the Con Island. Everything's flat. It's marshland.